Hey, how are you guys doing today? We're back on Planet Cyrene, and today we're going to be hunting Paneleons. And so the hope is that we're going to get some tail tips. We need the tail tips to be able to do the upgrade on the Imperium officer plates that we're attempting to switch out to. And so it would be nice if we did get some drops. Now, I've already repaired all our stuff, so we're at full repair. And the area we're going right now is right over here because we're going to be hunting what I would consider the medium range lower level ones, is what I would call it actually. And they're a great hunt. They're not too bad. You have to have some armor on you, but not like a ridiculous amount. You can also hunt the ones here if they're still here, right? Those are youngs though. So what we're going for right in here is mostly 9s, 10s, and 11s. And because there's a relatively unlimited amount within the cave that you can do, we're going for that too. Now the other skill that we're going to be working while we're in here is xenobiology. And so I'm going to be scanning them also. Xenobiology is an unlockable skill. It unlocks, of course, once you get to a certain level of basic creature hunter type thing. And so it's a good skill, but it does take a second to get unlocked. So if you do have the chance, and we've already got the mission locked in, so I didn't have the ability to pick it up again to show you guys. You guys want to be doing the 200 kill Paneloen mission in combination with any of the other Panelina missions that you're doing. It's an extra little bit of skills that can stack with a lot of these missions. So, if you don't know, right here is where I am at this. Oh, I thought that was going to zoom in for some reason. Well, at the little citadel right here on the main island. Well, what I consider the main New People Island, right next to the staging ground. It's the little citadel right above it. So here are your low-level Paneleon. I'm gonna double check. I just want to make sure we have two. So we don't need loot pills is the funny part on this cave part, because what happens is they're gonna hook us up. They're gonna make it where no matter what, we get auto loot applied as soon as we go into this place. Now I'm going to attempt to hunt these with our Rutic Kil. I'd like to burn it out a little bit. We have 496, yeah, basically 497 pet on it left. Not really concerned with if we're plus or minus. I probably should write down 497. There's 2 million in, I don't have a pen or a pencil. Sorry, guys. Well, there's 2 million in our shrapnel, and we have 497 in our weapon, right? And so basically, you guys are welcome to keep track of what's going on with that. You have to jump down this. I've heard you can just death T to it, but I personally don't like waiting there while we death T to stuff. I'd rather probably same amount of time basically, but now if we have to, I will just pyro our way through this room like a million times, but doubt we have to. So we're gonna get our scanner out first. I would like to at least get a couple points of the xenobiology before we move on to just hunting at least. It's a hard skill to get actually. Put that there. We scanned him. I'm gonna just scan a kill is what I think we'll do. So, of course, I'm wearing the, let's go over armor. For armor today, we're still wearing the Arc Ranger outfit that we just bought, along with serpent plates, in which you can tell soaked up every bit of the damage. We didn't have any damage come through at all. So we're just gonna walk around. We'll see what we can get done here. kill our way around this entire room a couple times at least. By like a couple times, I don't even know how many times, but we'll kill everything. You get some good skills, by the way, for creature scanning. And there is another way to do it. We could just creature scan this whole room and then kill them too. You know, like these three, let's creature scan them all at once. Hold on, wait for that. Okay, we'll start with him. Yeah, I love this sword. I'm sorry. This is just epic as crap. There's a good chance we get a global on this too eventually because we're gonna hunt so hard. This cave is pretty chill hunting, to be honest. You don't have to worry about much. So, I hope you guys had a great day, or in the middle of having a great day at least. I consider it pretty freaking kicking butt at this point. And we just started playing video games for the day, so, I mean, like, besides this morning stream, I mean, for this afternoon. I'd call it a pretty good day, though. I don't know what happened there. That last little piece of loot came rolling in like it was on its own delivery. And it'll take us a bunch of scanning to get a xenobiology point. It's kind of sad. They definitely don't just hand that out. Oh, he got through my armor. It must have been a good critical hit. I don't know if we'll even have to heal. because our regeneration is reasonable to be telling the truth on that, but we'll find out. If we get too many random hits like that, we'll have to heal. Obviously, these aren't horribly aggressive, huh? The ones on top, outside of this cave, are more aggressive, just for the record. I don't want people confused and being like, well, I watched him. He was like right up on him. Inside the cave, Paneloens. Outside the cave, Paneloens. They don't react the same. There's xenobiology, guys. This is what I'm talking about. So this skill right here, that is one of the hardest skills to get. Besides, I mean, like robotology is pretty hard too. It's the same. They're the same thing basically. One's for robots, one's for creatures. But robotology, xenobiology, they're very slow to come by. That's just the only thing I would say about it. Feel that one just spawned. Those two are the next two. Okay, now we're starting to be good. Okay. Scan some more people. Sadly, altogether, I still have less than 100 xenobiology. And I'm actually working on it-ish. I mean, like, obviously, it's very hard to just sit there and commit your whole day to just running around scanning stuff, right? But I have committed a couple hours here and there for sure. I'm gonna kill this guy, and then we're gonna see if we can load some. I'm gonna see what we have. laying around up in here for level 4 enhancers. Weapon damage enhancer. Okay. Scan this poor guy. He's kind of by himself, so I'm going to take care of him. We're almost over to this carnivorous Paneloen. He's a little bit burlier, but not by an amount that'll matter, to be honest. Okay. Just trying to get a few ready in a row. But as you can see, they're just regenerating behind us pretty much as fast as we're killing them. Like, we're killing them, but like, we killed the whole way here, so. And you can tell there's definitely not a shortage of these guys in here. Okay, I'm gonna just start with him. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're kicking some butt today. Trying to be kicking some butt today. I think we are anyway, but click that. You doing pretty good? I hope so, right? I don't remember if I scan this guy, then scan this guy, we'll just kill him. If they would like to put a robotology / xenobiology mission into one of the planets, though, that would be good, because that's definitely one of those skills that nobody wants to actually work up that much. I mean, I want it worked up, I just don't want to actually do the work, is what I'm saying. I tell you, this Archranger armor was a really good choice. I wasn't really sure if it was gonna be a good choice for a second, but I'm definitely a lot happier with it than I was planning on even being. So, I don't think I scanned this guy. I'm gonna just scan him just to get him out of the way too. These guys are a pretty good mob. They'll drop some okay stuff once in a while. Literally though, we're after tail tips and probably that's about it. I mean, like I'd take a bunch of other stuff that drops off of them, but oh look at that! We so almost got a global there. 10 ped in shrapnel and 30 ped in eye oil, and they didn't global us. Oh, that's so dang close. It's like a real close mini global, but not quite, huh? It's okay, we'll take it. That's a pretty dang strong hit for a non-global. I'll just scan some of these guys real quick. There's botany. We don't really need a lot of botany, guys. Man, it's probably a lagging skill on me. I'm not gonna pretend. Can't picture. Whoa, hey homie. See, that one did aggro. They don't always do that. There's a freaking 21 ped global. How does that make sense? We got like a 40 something ped hit that wasn't a global, and then we get a 21 ped global. Holy crap, hilarious. I don't even know what to think about that. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. This guy just hit us pretty hard, guys. Okay, so there's that meat, Zim, that the Kill 200 mission I was talking to you about. It's a good mission. So we'll get to collect like, I don't know, 40 pack or something like that, maybe 70 pack. I bet it's 40, but we'll get some skill out of that. I mean, I don't know, a small amount, but it adds up if you're doing it every day. So because I'm purposely trying to keep track of how much we spend on this well, I'm not really. You know what? We're gonna heal ourselves psychically. I'm not really tracking this in the same way. I mean, we kind of know what we went in here with and stuff, and I'll look at the stuff at the end, but really, we legit are just hunting and skilling, and so. Okay, that guy's scanned. This is what I'm going to start with down here. Then I'm going to kill all these guys, those 4. We'll have this armor tiered up pretty soon too, actually. We're already flying 10% of the first tier. I'd say probably a month and we'll have it tiered. Maybe not, maybe more. Not a month. So the other thing that's pleasant about them, see how I'm able to take a drink of coffee during kills? Actually appreciate that. Like mobs that you actually have to be so active that you might as well just be playing a competitive shooter game. I mean that's probably an exaggeration. Well, mobs that you have to be super active on, that's sometimes annoying. Sometimes you're just trying to have a chill morning. Most of the times I'm trying to have a chill morning, honestly, but okay. Okay. I think we're kicking some butt here. Okay, I'm gonna scan this section. I didn't see that scanner do anything there, but I like it when it makes the little green things like that, so I know I did something. Honestly, it's a little bit disturbing that it didn't do that, but it's okay. We might get to 1,000 martial arts today. No, 50, 42 points is probably exaggerating. We're not probably getting there, but the idea was nice, right? That's what I would say. The idea. But we'll get a little bit closer. That's not a bad thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go for all these ones between these two pylons. So we're just gonna get them all scanned at once. Oh, there's some more xenobiology. I think we haven't scanned this guy, and I think that's about it. Okay. So now all these guys are legal kills, right? Everybody's been scanned. I love how much damage this little sword throws down. It's not even a high level sword. Just freaking brute these guys up though. Our pyro might be imbalanced right now for doing this. A little bit overkill. A ton of these guys in here. Honestly, this probably should be accessible as a team hunt type thing. Maybe a bigger one in here that gets summoned after you kill 1,000 or something. I kill him because he's on the border and I don't remember if we scanned him or not, so he just gets killed for being wrong place, I guess. Okay, I think we're at the new section now. I know this guy's in the old section. These guys. Okay, let's scan. I really need them to make it where the green thing happens each time, so I know we've successfully scanned stuff. I really hate it when they don't. Much easier to know what we've done when that actually works right. I think you guys see what I mean, and the xenobiology comes slow as crap, right? We'll kill all these guys. We're not letting people live. We're all the way back over to the carnivorous Paneloen, though. That's insane. So we made one rotation at least. Well, we made a rotation. Not at least, we've only made one. He's on the border enough that I'm killing him just because. Then I'll scan all these guys and we'll kill them. Pretty sure those two got scanned. So I'm gonna just kill them. gonna heal myself while we're still fighting this guy. And just wait until he's almost dead. And I'm using the little one because it's a repairable chip opposed to my 10, which is not repairable and has a ridiculous markup. So we killed him. He's a new one. Probably should kill him again. But since we're gonna do a circle, we'll get him. Okay, so these ones now. He must have been already scanned. Well, I don't know if that's true, because honestly, the little green thing hasn't been consistent. Okay, we're gonna just start with this big guy right here. See, we're doing good on stuff. It's just not what we're after. It's okay, because we'll, worst case scenario, we'll cash it in and trade for the stuff we need, but I would like to actually get some tail tips. It's okay either way. Sometimes for a brief second I think, oh, was that a global? No, no, no. Sometimes it is a global though. Okay, so we're to this side. These sections don't have the same amount of dudes in them, you know, that's for sure. Did I scan you? Maybe. Scan him again just in case. He's kind of on the border, right? We'll scan them anyway, but I definitely count them as on the border, not on the up and up in. Well, they're over the border, but we'll kill them anyway. On the border, over the border, they're somewhere. I think these guys, they're over the border, but they're spawned, I think. I'm gonna kill them just because we're not leaving sections unclean when we move, but I mean, like, minus that they respawn right behind us. I mean, but for seconds, we're serious, right? See, that's not a bad amount either. Like 5 something pad. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll check that stuff later. I don't know what just happened there. Somebody obviously bought something or something. So, we'll check it. Okay, good. We've got that section clean. I scanned these two, remember, that were just on the border. So we don't have to worry about them. We can just kill them. See, but there's only like 4 people in this section. Like, I swear, they did not balance the deposited dudes standing around. Yeah, they're still being greedy with the xenobiology. Look at this section over here, this little 3 dudes standing here. That's okay. Maybe we get tail tips this time. I think the littler ones, honestly, kind of are better about the tail tip situation. Like, if we would have just hunted a just crap load of the little, I don't know, they're maybe 5th or 6th level. They're littler guys. We might have been better off. They might even be less than 5th or 6th level, I don't know. The little ones that everybody sweats. But overall, we're doing pretty freaking epic on this. Definitely going through it pretty quick. Not sure what we did. Something. Scan these guys real quick. Okay, we'll start with him. Man, I just missed 3 shots on him in a row. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay. I was kind of hoping that spirally thing happened there, to be honest. I don't know why on that specific one I was feeling it. Sometimes I just feel like one's gonna give us something. It doesn't make it true, but once in a great while I will like sit there and think, hey, we're gonna get one on this. Once in a great while I'm right too. I mean, realistically. Let me just scan a crap load here. We'll just kill all the way up to this this line here. I'll be honest, they did not disperse these equally at all. You got some sections with 3 in it. You got some sections with a lot. I don't know, like 8. Not really sure how many. A bunch though. Those guys better be seriously good evaders. I wish I knew their level of evade. Or, yeah, no, it's evade. They're dodging a melee attack. For sure it's evade. Had me excited. Saw a big... Thought we were about to have a... No. One's probably working up, though. Attacking these guys down for a second. We've had a global, but I mean, like... With the amount that we've killed, I would not be shocked if we get another one. My understanding is that all maturities have a chance to drop them. Um, but when I was watching Bella hunting the crap out of them for her pristines and stuff like that, she did seem to be favoring the higher maturity ones. I'm not sure which ones I think is the best way to go for the pristines. But my understanding is that no matter what you're hunting, there's a chance that it could drop. I mean, that'd be nice. Those things are worth so freaking much. Besides that, I need them for a bunch of things later on, but I'd probably sell it short term out of having that kind of lockup of ped is kind of extreme for me. I don't like locking ped. But yeah, my understanding is that they all have a chance to drop a pristine. And I'm not really sure if anybody's killed enough sample sets of both, like, you know, a few different types to be able to say. I for sure don't have enough sample knowledge to state something like that. But my understanding is that that's how it works. That's what everybody's told me. I would hope so. I always worry when it's something that I don't know for myself factually, though. You know what I'm saying? To tell people stuff. A lot of times in a lot of things, if you don't have first-hand self-knowledge of something, it's just so dangerous to committedly, like, state somebody else's knowledge as fact. You know what I'm saying? I don't like doing it. Unless it's a super trusted source. There's some zoology. Don't really need that, but I probably do need the zoology. Honestly, I shouldn't disrespect zoology. We probably need that just as much as everything else. I doubt my zoology is high at all. I would actually expect that it'd be pretty low. Oh yeah, right there, 800 some points. So yeah, really low. And our xenobiology, you guys just saw, that's at 61 points. That's like how slow that works up. That's horrible, isn't it? At least you don't have to worry about like somebody being at 1,000 points in that today. Well, maybe somebody is at 1,000 points. I don't know. If somebody's at 1,000 points in xenobiology, though, they were very patient. And in all honesty, they should probably get some kind of reward besides just being at 1,000 points. Like a holy crap, your patience level is awesome. Let's check our sword and see where we're at. No crap, we have 289 ped left on this damn sword. Holy crap, you guys. Yeah, like, we're working through it, but definitely has some legs on it, this sword does. And these are the last two in this section, and it's those guys. Boom! Right there. I kind of felt we were about to have a global. It'd been a second. That's a 50 ped global, I'll take it. That's not bad at all. So there, we're on a second global. Always feels good. Okay, let's scan this section up. So hard to get xenobiology. You know, that is a animal looter skill too. It's just one that they don't give you, so you're always missing it. I mean, I really do believe that that's actually the real reason. And I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but literally it's a animal looting skill that you will not get by looting animals. So you will never have it. I mean, think about that, guys. You'll be missing that skill forever. Or you can run around and scan a ton of animals. No, not a single way to get it besides scanning that I know of. If somebody has a way though, and you want to tell me, I would love to hear it. Because in all honesty, we scan a lot, and we're at less than 100 points. And in all honesty, that's kind of insane because we've literally been working on it. And not aggressively, like if I were like, hey, every day I'm gonna sit here for 1 hour running around the planet scanning animals and doing nothing else. That I have not been doing because that just sounds really horrible gameplay style. But like with reasonable, hey, let's scan everything for a couple hours as we kill it. I have been doing that. I think it does. To be honest, I think it does return some of the decay when you scan. And so, let's hope that's true. Either way, that it's literally the most ridiculously slow moving up skill that goes into something you're doing that I found. I mean, like, it goes directly into your hunting stuff, and pretty much, I know almost nobody with a solid foundation in it. That's not true. So, um, deep water, deep water has at least maybe 200 points. I don't know. Some amount of points that it's more than 100 for sure. He's like one of the only players that I know for fact has more than 100 or 200 in xenobiology. I mean, I'm sure there is somebody else that's really worked it up too, but not very many players. And he does very well, by the way. Like, I don't know if you guys follow him. He YouTubes. Oh, just points. Like, no crap. It's that rare of a skill. Like, legit. I don't know anybody with 500 points in xenobiology. There might be somebody, but they don't talk about it ever. I'm trying to get 500 points in xenobiology. That's actually one of my goals, but yeah. I don't know. I would be curious to know what John Black Knight has in it. Maybe he's worked it up, but you have to literally go around scanning stuff And a lot of even your higher level players and stuff, they don't play to go around scanning stuff for 2 hours. And so it just isn't a worked up skill for a lot of people. And honestly, since nobody knows exactly how it interacts with the algorithm, like I don't know what it does. I just know it's a subcomponent of your looting stuff that you don't have pretty much almost ever. Like almost no one has it. And so, at the point that it seems like it was almost avoided handing out, you know what I'm saying? I assume it does something good. You know, because people are greedy with valuable items. That's how it works, right? If it wasn't valuable, why would we be greedy with it? And that's legit conjecture, though, right there. Um, so I believe that there are. So I believe that that is a true thing. I believe that that is true. It's a belief. Like I don't know for sure on that. So I believe that there are skills that are aggregate composite shifters of the loot stuff. Straight up. And I don't believe that they were clear enough on it or not. But I do believe that actually. And I've heard the thing on Fargo knows his stuff and doesn't claim random stuff, by the way. Like, he's one of the people I actually think is a trusted source ish in. I mean, because I don't want to put anybody in some category where they're unimpeachable, like information wise. But Fargo, overall, I would bet on anything he says being accurate. I mean, like the guy's just not the kind of guy to just make up some crap. And so, wouldn't shock me. In all honesty, I wish I knew which interview he was talking about. I would like to actually see some of the older MA interviews where they like were discussing stuff before they knew not to discuss it. That'd be kind of neat. I wouldn't doubt though that not only stamina but a few other skills. I think that they do actually alter the shift. If not the maximum cap, the composition of the loot. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. You can pull a video down pretty easy anymore. Especially if you're like, hey, we discussed our algorithm in that video. Maybe we should get rid of that real quick. I could picture a company pulling that down fast. But yeah, Fargo's not the kind of guy that would make up a random thing. I don't think. I mean, I don't know him personally, so. But I've watched his stream. I've seen how he plays and stuff. Yeah, it's not the most definitive defense for somebody, but I believe that he's probably accurate, just to be legit. But I have thought things too and found out that they were incorrect, so I'm always very nervous about, anything that you don't know in this game for sure, guys. You should approach with some agnostic type skepticism and stuff because in all honesty, some things people know, they know and they've memorized from a while ago. The game's changed a few times. And then on top of that, am I hitting that guy or not? It just, I like to make sure that it still works that way and that I've seen it work that way before I state that something works some way. But I do believe that there are certain attributes and skills and stuff like that that aren't laid out well enough that not only shift the loot factor and your blueprint pop out rate in crafting, but I think that's the same thing in hunting too. I mean, they're different skills, obviously, but I think that they did legit put certain skills that end up impacting things in an interesting way. And I don't know which all skills those are, but I've heard rumors about that. Oh, I believe taxed land is taxed on top of it, to be honest. I try not to have too many theories on taxed land and how it works though, but I believe the tax is on top of it, not um, separate. But I will not say anything juicy. I wish I knew how long those ads were. So they don't tell me; they just do them. They're just like, psh. I will not say anything juicy for a second though, till we know. I really like the word juicy for some reason. I don't even know why. It's just a good word. It's so attributed to so many things that are kind of weird that we connect it to too. You would think it would just be like beverages and like fruit or something, but no. Okay, watch this. So greedy with the xenobiology, guys. Okay, good. I wasn't really sure what to say that wasn't juicy or what is juicy. Then I started thinking about the word juicy and thinking, man, we used that word weird. Because you know what I mean? Like, you could have like juicy gossip. I don't even know how gossip is juicy actually. And then like how we use it in other ways, you know what I'm saying? Like, juicy's just used a lot. It's a weird word. And yet, we all like the word for some reason. I don't know. Oh, oh yeah, no. So, I'm gonna let you know that here's my theory on it. I legit think they tax you, period. Like, um, the game. The game's taking its portion of the play, period. On the actual land areas, I I would be shocked if all of a sudden they didn't want their piece of the pie just because it's a land area for somebody, just to be honest. I can't picture that. And so maybe it works that way. I just literally don't know. I wish I owned a land area. I do know that. We'd be investing in it. Like, I don't even know what we'd buy. Excuse me. We'd buy something good, though. We'd buy something dang good. Like a unique mob that drops a, yeah, they might reduce it and stuff, but they're not going to cut themselves out of the thing. Like that, MA is for sure a for-profit company, and I'm glad that's how they sustain and stay in business, but, um, I can't picture them not taking their piece of the profits, ever. Like, straight up, big game, lots of overhead, tons of people to pay bonuses to, I'm sure. Like, I just assume that they pay bonuses because I would pay bonuses. I think almost every company that wants good stuff done. Yeah. So that's what I think too. I think that it's a portion of tax on top. I don't think it's that, hey, if you were hunting in that area, if you were hunting free if they didn't tax it. But I literally don't. I don't know because honestly, I don't base the tax on land into much of my gameplay at all. Literally, if I'm mining for a specific thing, I'm pretty much going to have to mine where that specific thing is. And if I'm hunting a specific mob, I'm hunting wherever that specific mob is. And so I literally don't weigh it into my stuff. I mean, I never see taxes above 5%, which is still a significant tax if you're already getting taxed 5%. But, like, I just don't see massive taxes anyway. And at the end of the day, is that going to be your break-even point? I mean, it might be for some players. Maybe they're really on that edge, and that tax percentage is the one thing keeping them from being successful. But more or less, I don't weigh taxes on land. Don't even look at it. Well, that's not true. Sometimes when I like click up the thing to check what materials are in a piece of land, I will look at it, but I won't like be like, oh well, dang, this place is taxed. I'm not doing it. Mostly because most of the things I do, I'm doing specifically. I'm not just randomly walking around areas like, hey, I think I would like to hunt here. Let me check the tax. But I could see if somebody is doing that, maybe. I hunt too specific, so I think it's less impacting. See, they're just being greedy. We got 1 point of animal scan. Yeah, that's greed. So, if anybody bought a piece of land and you could talk MA into it, if you could get them to put in a xenobiology type like mission, you'd be rich. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you would. Maybe not that many people care about xenobiology. But I would do a xenobiology daily for at least a while, just straight up, to get it at least to 2,000 points. Of course, if somebody bought a piece of land and bought a robotology mission, I would do the crap out of that too. My robotology isn't moving any faster. It's horrible. In which nobody wants their robotology to be low. Yeah, like any of the specific skill dailies. Like literally, that's what you want to own in this game. I don't want to. Like if I bought a land piece, I would automatically want a daily on that piece of land. Like I don't even care how much that costs. The dailies are where the money is. Every one of these planet dailies gets done more than anything else, right? And so if you have a daily with unique mob on your land, and it's one of the, hey, I give you 40 to 70 P.E.K.K.A skill a day like type missions, it's just going to get ate the crap out of. And so that's what I actually think is the way to go. Like there's a few different ones. Like if I own a space station type place up in the space, of course, I would want them to be giving me a daily that's a vehicle engineering and manufacturing daily so that we could go up there and like maybe make 100 combustors, turn them in, and collect so much of the skill. You know what I'm saying? That's actually where the money is in this game, is the daily skill missions and stuff like that. The instances are nice too, and the owning a general land area isn't going to be bad, I'm going to tell you. But the idea of owning an actual skill daily, absolutely going to be more profitable in my mind. That's what I would rather own. Doesn't even matter what planet it's on. People travel to planets for skill dailies. I mean, like, definitely you would get more people if it was on a base planet somewhere, but really think about it. If there was a half dozen skills that aren't easy to get, if you owned any of those missions, you'd be racking it up. But this one for sure. Like nobody likes running around scanning every monster for days and days between each kill, right? To barely move a couple points. And legitimately, all day today, we probably moved what? Do they not put these in alphabetical order? Well, I don't know, because it's not even on there. They didn't even put it on there. Rude. Next time we get a point, I'll check it again, and we'll know what we're at. But yeah, that coloring daily on Next Island is a genius choice, by the way. So many people are boosting their color skills because of that. I actually need to go and boost my color skill. I could make a lot more cool vehicles if I was a good level colorer. Like, way cool vehicles. Maybe I should be spending a year on Next Island. Become a disciplined colorer. There's actually some great missions on Next Island, actually. Really good missions. The texture mission, that's a good one. Well, there's just good stuff on Next Island, actually. I remember when Next Island was a mess. It was like an abandoned child. Like nobody was taking good care of it. It was sad. Because like the overall idea of it, and going to ancient Greece stuff is awesome. You know what I mean? It bugs me that they don't have a giant Hydra mob on Next Island, to be honest. Because, see, ancient Greece, Hydras are pretty much, they're a pretty big part of ancient Greece. We need Hydras. You know, the other thing is, you would almost think they would have like a Trials of Hercules type mission. And I know that sounds weird type thing, probably, but like the Trials of Next Island, the mission set. But I don't know. Next Island's a neat place. I like all their textures. They have a lot of really good clothes. Some cool mobs too. I like their little the Cyclopses and stuff. Those are fun to hunt. I think you guys see what I mean on the not even amounts of dudes inside each sections. I haven't seen Fargo stream lately. Is he not streaming anymore? Fargo's an excellent armor smith, by the way, if you guys are looking for armor. It's kind of shocking to me how many people stream for a little bit, then they're just gone. Oh, good. Yeah, for a while I actually watched his stream and stuff, and then all of a sudden he was just not around. But people come and go streaming wise all the time, so I'm, you know, never really sure where everybody is. Even sometimes really good streamers that you're like, oh, I really don't know why they would quit. Like they shouldn't have, but you never know. People got stuff going on in their lives, you know. Life is complicated, so you can't really judge too much. You can just be like, hope that they're kicking butt. Yeah, I don't like it when these things don't put out the green stuff so I know I scanned. But we are rocking through these guys. I'm glad he's back. He's actually a very, very good informative person to watch. And one day I'm planning on having to buy a pair of armor from him. Like he makes a lot of the good armor that you want, you know what I'm saying? Like I pretty sure that I'm gonna need Firewall 3 or something like that. Well now Firewall 3 to hunt the Tesla pods when I eventually go to hunt Tesla pods. And I am in no way an armorer. I don't craft armor at all. And so I would definitely be buying it from somebody. And the amount of people that can make really high tier armor, not as many people as you'd want it to be. I mean, there are some, but it's not like you have 20 choices for your tier 8 or 9 armor type style equipment, you know. And so, eventually, we're going to have to reach out to him just to be able to hunt what we want to hunt. But besides that, he's an entertaining streamer. Definitely a good crafter. I think we're going to get another global in here somewhere. Maybe we get another point of xenobiology. Who knows? I'm sure we will. We're just laying down damage on these guys, though. I'm not sure if we had him or not, so we're just gonna kill these three back here to make sure we got this section. I'm gonna say though, this armor is working freaking amazing. I'm always nervous when I buy a new thing in this game, like is it gonna be as good or work the way I want it to? This has been a good choice. And I was hesitant. Like I was really nervous about buying this armor. I was like, ah, well I don't know. Looks good for robots and stuff, but I wasn't sure if all round was gonna be good for a bunch of stuff. Looks fine. And we take some damage, but I mean more or less we're just chopping through dudes, right? Okay, scannies. We don't need scan animal skill probably. See how disproportionately weird they laid them out, though? I'm gonna start with this dude here. We're gonna declare he's at the edge. And we'll just kill back that way like that. That way we'll have it taken care of. It's taking a second. I think we were counting this whole section in here. Okay, you guys feel that we're about to get another global somewhere in here? I kind of feeling it. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I feel we should start feeling it now if we want it to happen. Okay, I'm gonna scan this whole group. We'll kill them. Okay, we still have 160 something pet on that sword. Obviously it drops like crazy, right? I'll show you on this. So we're using 18 peck per slice. That's what I was wondering, kind of. Kind of felt like we were using a lot of peck per slice because. Okay, scanny scans. Oh, thank you very much, by the way. Oh, he got us. We haven't had a lot of slip through on the armor. I feel we killed those guys. They respawned, these three. I'm gonna kill them again just in case. But since we're just killing guys anyway, it won't really affect much. I'm gonna heal ourselves right here after we hit him one more time there. Maybe? Nope. Our gloves, though, are almost, well, they're not near. 0.18, that's not anywhere near. I was wanting to be excited, but no. We are loading the crap out of these guys, though. Okay, scanny scans. There's some xenobiology. Yeah, they're not handing us out stuff today. Honestly, that took a lot to get just little xenobiology. I don't even know how many scans since the last point we got. Okay, some biology. I like biology too, but we have enough biology. That's not like the... This is definitely our missing skill. And I think it's kind of ridiculous that we're having such a hard time getting it, but I mean... That's how they roll. He aggroed on us. Look at that. Out of nowhere, you guys. Well, like, we did scan him, but I mean, I felt pretty out of nowhere anyway. Maybe. Let's cross our fingers. If you guys want to shoot positive, well, look at that. That's pretty freaking good for a single hit. I mean, that's not a global, but I mean, I feel that you guys are sending enough positive energy. We'll probably get a global out of this. Like another one. We've got 2 globals so far, but another one could happen. 3 globals. Who knows? Feeling is pretty positive vibe-ish today. broke an enhancer, guys. That's sad. We're gonna have like a really little repair bill too, which is gonna be nice. I was shocked the other day after our hunt that our repair bill was like, I don't know, I thought it was gonna be at least 20 or 30 pad, to be honest. We'll find out what our repair bill is today. At this point, I'm guessing like 12 ped maybe. I'm gonna kill this guy right here. I'm gonna scan these guys right through here next. See, we've got two points. That's what we've got. Hours of scanning, couple of points. Analysis, I like analysis. That's a good skill. Excessive sized area that I scanned, but okay, so I'm gonna start with this guy and just like kind of work my way around that section, I think. Kicking some butt, bud. Not really sure if we're up or down on this run. Or if we've even got a single, holy crap. This is working up way slow. That codex? Not going fast, guys. I think we're doing pretty well. some reason I really thought that should be a swirly. That's not horrible, but it's not great either. I feel we're dang close to a global here. That doesn't mean we'll get another one, but you know. Oh look, we've got that thing under 100 pad. That's a freaking big sword to burn through, guys. By the way, this sword is just freaking epically fun. And so, but we have pretty burnt up that little epic sword. Got almost 20 points of martial arts, though. That's a pretty good amount for a day, you know. That's not bad. Yeah, it's 18 peck per slice, for sure. Okay. Did you guys feel a spirally was about to happen there? I kind of thought so. I'd rather a spirally happen off one of the 11s for some reason. I don't actually know if that matters that much, but... So we got at least 163 pad in shrapnel, that's good. Rest of this crap is not that great, but I mean... Kind of shocked that we didn't actually get a single codexing. So we gotta kill a crap load of these at this point for codexes. Ridiculous amount. Trying to kill our way back around to that one, whatever it, the carnivorous cave Paneloen or whatever it is. Pretty sure it's like right over there, so. source. Analysis is another one that works up way too slow. Basically, all the ones that I'm suspicious go into loot composition in some capacity. Hard to work up. Which is also why I think they go into loot composition. Because they're hard to work up, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go this way. We're trying to kill to that carnivorous guy for sure. Plus, I like the 11th level guys. Oh, we got a tail tip finally. Holy crap, that took... Did we get one tail tip? No, 3 tail tips. Okay. I was a little shocked. I'm like, 1 tail tip the whole hunt was kind of shocking to me. I'm like, definitely felt like we hunted a lot for 1 tail tip. It just, well, I had a bunch of other stuff, by the way. Okay, right there. Ooh. You know what? That's a good place to say we're happy. That's 3 globals during our gameplay today. So let's kill this guy real quick. Let's go over find that big guy real quick. We'll just kill the way. You know what? We'll kill our way there. I like to normally call it after any good global, because, you know, then you're statistically high. On a high, but we'll keep moving forward a little bit. Just because I want to hunt over to that big guy that's over here somewhere. Right there. See him? I knew a global was coming though. You could feel it. We had too much positivity flowing. At that point, you're going to get a global. That's the one thing I will have to say. The reality that once you get enough positive energy going, I feel it really does affect things. I know some people think that that's not real, but I'm okay with that. Sure seems pretty real when we're global and all the time. And, or when we're in a funk. Dude, if we're in a negative funk, holy crap, we should just not play. Just miserable. I don't like playing games when I'm in a negative funk. Feels like, yeah, nothing goes right. Yeah. Try not to get into those. Thought we were about to have another global right there for a second with the way it kind of hesitated on us. Oh, dude, we have burned up a huge sword today. Okay, this is going to be our guy. I don't know if we're global or not. Let's hope so. No, but that's pretty nice. It's a 5 pad. Okay, I'm gonna kill my way towards the terminal. I was kind of just trying to burn this up at this point, you know? I think we should just do that. Yeah, we're getting there. I tell you, that Arc Ranger armor that we got with the Serpent's Plate, which I can't wait to switch it over to the Imperium Officer Plates, is freaking doing amazing. Just absolutely good on a ton of mobs at this point. No complaints about that. And it was super cheap. And so, super cheap, super useful. Really can't beat that. Okay, we're almost broken on this sword. Well, here's our last swing of that sword, and it's broke officially. That thing was so freaking fun. We'll just drop some bombs on our way through. He doesn't mind, I'm sure. Okay, so let's check this out now. Get this over. Find out exactly how we did, because I'm not really sure. Okay, so we know we had, I think it was 2 million um, in shrapnel. So we got 288 PED, and then we got 193. So like 400, almost what, 500, 500 something PED? No, 193, 288. 470 something PED. That's pretty good. Not actually sure what we came into this with, honestly, guys, or I would be able to break that down better. Let's check our repair bill. Oh, look at that. This was so cheap, guys. This is such efficient armor. I'm just blown away by this. 8 pad for that long. I mean, like, yes, we burned up that sword, so the repair bill is kind of like only the armor. But that's a pretty killer amount of stuff. And so, real quick, I'm going to check. See who is playing Entropia. Looks like we got somebody doing it. It's always nice to find somebody that's actually playing Entropia and stuff. I don't like to have you guys going somewhere random. I do hope you guys have a great day, and I want to thank you guys very much for hanging out. Peace, very best wishes, and I'll see you guys again.